I'll be putting an end. There are so many things I have not taught in season 4 that I believe I will teach in season 5. Okay. Now, How have you lost your money while migrating the strategy? There is nothing you have lost. I told you be patient. Do not migrate. Be patient. I told you to be patient. But before I conclude, I want to be grateful to Coach Mopiwa, who was a very, very important block, uh, a very important rock stone to this season. And before I give my last remarks, I would like to call him to give 1 or 2 or 3 remarks. Then I'll be giving my last few remarks and then we conclude. Welcome, Coach Mo. If you are able to say hi to us, please, it's okay.
Good morning, Coach, and good morning, crypto ambassadors. Very sorry, Coach, for what happened. I think those are some of the challenges in life. We are very sorry for that, but we wish you well. I hope that everything goes back to normal. I don't have much to say. I just want to thank you as well. I think we have traveled this journey for some time now. Yes, I am here because of you. So if it was not you, I don't think I could be the person that I have become today. Remember when we when we started this program of technical analysis, those days when Coach Musa was still around, I didn't know that we're gonna reach this far. But because of the vision that you had, we are here today. We have grown leaders. We have grown the community. Extra knowledge is available. We are winning. So that makes me happy. So I don't have much to say. Credit goes back to you and the entire team of crypto ambassadors for believing in its leadership. Thank you so much, Coach.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. I also want to welcome a word from one of our consistent students. I don't know that she will be able to speak to us and just give a few words. I have a few people here who I know that have been very consistent on these classes, and I believe that they are now able to do what they are supposed to do. I have so many, but I have people who I started with long time in 2020. Was it 20? Coach Mo, was it 2023? Was it 2021? By Bibis was 2022 around there, if I'm right.
Yeah, that was around that time, I believe. Yeah, yes, I recall the time. That was yes, that was around that time.
All right. So on the call today, I don't know if they could be able to say hi. And their request, if they request me for anything, then I'm gonna be able to do it for them. I'm gonna be able, that's what I'm gonna close my session with today as my last remark. It will be a little bit technical, but I will do it because they might request for it. So I want to call upon 2 special leaders. They've basically been here for some time with me, and I highly respect them. They have been present since I got started. But one of them is a lady that has been present, was one of the first people I started this with. The first people. The first, when I say the first, she was the first product of this class. And I will ask her to request for anything. So anything that she wants to learn, and once she requests for it, without decree or waiting for anyone, I will be able to teach it. Whether some of you will agree or not agree, I will be able to teach what she will ask, and that will be the closing remark for today. So, but before she comes in, I want to make sure that we are streaming live. So I have 2 on the call, but I don't know if both will be able to speak. but I'll start with my friend. I know it's very early in Nigeria. I know it's very early in Nigeria. I don't know the time in India, but I'll start with this super lady, this super queen. Wealthy queen. I don't know if you are able to speak and say hi to us. I've seen you very consistent on these classes for a very long time. You could say hi to us this morning.
Good morning, Coach.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so very much. In fact, you're such a motivator and an encourager. I mean, I've seen you being so consistent in this, even sometimes when the weather condition is not convenient for you, you have been there. I mean, doing trainings, and sometimes I even wonder how you're able to attend to the various trainings, and then the personal people also reach out to you personally and you still have the time to respond. I mean, you've been able to keep everyone together, and I mean, I have really learned a lot. Like I said, sometimes it's not that easy, but sometimes even just the prompt on YouTube, I'm like, oh, it's time. And you've been so consistent. Thank you so very much. I've learned so much, and I've been able to also share this with my team, and I can see my team growing. If maybe you don't even know, one of the people you spoke with that I reached out to you and you spoke with, that's Sam. It's also even giving signals now, dropping signals because of what he has learned. So it's always good when a leader does something and is seen and has seen it being replicated in other team members. And like you said, if there is anything like I really want to get a grasp on, would be the smart money concept. I'm looking at it, and I think with what you have said, that indicator, if one is able to look at it very well, and then being able to go on the auto fib and Bolinga, it will really help. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. God bless you for everything you have done for us, for my team, for the crypto ambassador community. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, World Queen. So you have requested for a lesson about a recap about Bollinger Bands, the smart money indicator, and the autofib, right?
Yeah, especially the smart money concept.
Okay. So I'm gonna do a recap about it.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, so on next on the call is also a lady. I've seen her very consistent. She's not in my team, but I learned a lot from her. I know she's the one, although she calls herself a different name on this call, she calls herself. But before I go to her, I want to go to my sister all the way. Is it in Belgium? My sister in Belgium. She's under a leader, Aminata, and they are working so well that side of Belgium. I don't know. I don't know that she knows that I know her, but she's called Julie. Julie, how are you? Good morning, and maybe you could tell us where are you joining us from Belgium? I'm not yet sure with about that.
Good morning, Leader Julius. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm from the Netherlands.
Wow,
Actually,
good.
I'm in your team also because I'm trading with Leader Aminata. You know, before I was by Leader, how you call it, Mamsel. That's my auntie, but she left, and then she left me alone. So I was rushing all the time in your Zoom. So one day I saw a Zoom that Minata was talking. So I pay attention. I see, this woman, I need to talk to her. So I went to her. So we was talking. So she carried me along, teach me everything. So me and her like sister today. So I'm still learning. So in our country, it's still early this time. So sometime I'm able to catch the morning Zoom, but sometime I went and go and watch it rewatching YouTube. So every day, my experience in Royal Q is like sometimes people said, "Yeah, I knew this thing already." That Julius is talking about, but they are still not know everything about this robot. Sometimes we learn every day because every time they make like a new update, we we have to learn this new update. But if you learn something last year, it's like this year you still every day you still have to learn. That is what some people have to understand in this business. So I want to thank you because I'm following you. I like the jokes you like to make when you I think keep doing the good work, Julius. Only God can bless you. Only God can bless you. Everything is coming your way. You will overcome everything because when you do right, God will stand behind you. So I want to thank everyone. And I don't know if Lida Minata is here, but Lida Minata is my sister. We talk the whole day, every day. Every update, she will tell me, Lila, Julia, go and watch, go and watch. Come, come, where are you? Sometime I will see something, I will say, Lila, Minata, do you see this thing? Ah, where do you see it? I say, go and watch. So, like, it's my sister. We hold each other hand. So that is how it's supposed to be. So I believe that like what you are doing, only God can bless you. Yeah, so I want to thank everyone and thank you for your time, Julius. God bless you.
All right. Thank you so much, leader Julie, all the way from Netherlands. Now, I want to go to Tanzania. And I've selected this lady because I know she doesn't know that I know her, but I believe she doesn't know much that I know her, but I've selected her to say hi to us. And I said the people I select, I've seen them very consistent, very, very consistent with the business. She's not in my team. I usually I may not have I'm just looking through to find another gentleman who is very consistent since 2022 because most of you who are here, you are fresh beginners. Yes, you have attended these classes several times, but most of you are fresh people. You are people who have just started just recently. Maybe Kim Wanji, maybe I think Kim Wanji from Kenya. But others, most of you are new to the business. You are not as old as 2022 when you got started. But on the call is this lady. She's a successful lady, I would say, because in the previous businesses I worked, she was one of our top earners. And I've seen her very consistent. I don't know why she decided to take this industry, this side in cryptocurrency, very serious because by the time she got started in Royal Q, she had built a very successful network in a previous company, which she decided to leave and abandon because she was the toppest earner in that company, by the way, sincerely speaking. And us, when we were there by that time, I cannot say anything, but she was an inspiration to many of us. So one day I was surprised to see that she later decided to get started this side and abandon something she had built for years since 2017. I don't know whether she knows that I know her, but I have just hijacked her because I've seen her very consistent on this training. And that is none other than Madame Billionaire. I've seen her here. I've made her co-host, Madame Billionaire. I don't know whether she knows that I know her, but you are most welcome.
Okay, all right, all right, all right. So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is really a surprise. I really didn't know that you know me. I am humbled. I am humbled and grateful. I want to congratulate everyone who wakes up every morning to listen to our coach because personally, he has really been a blessing in my life. So for those who don't know me, my name is Engineer Vodia Kuese. I live in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, and I'm very, very happy to connect with you all. So thank you so much, Coach Julius, for all that you do for us. Personally, through your trainings, I started this business when I didn't know so much about crypto. But I can honestly say it's through your trainings that I've been able to become the lady I am today, and I'm also able to coach my team because of the trainings that you provide for us. So I'm really grateful. I started listening to your trainings a long time ago, even when I was still working. So I would wake up in the morning and listen to them when I'm driving to work. So I believe that even if you're employed, you can still listen to these trainings if you're hungry enough to learn. You can always find a way. So I really appreciate you. It's really a shock. I didn't know you know that I exist. But I am grateful and I am happy to be here. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Now to close just this sharing, and I believe she will make a request, and I'm going to just add it on what I'm going to teach today to close up this session. That is the CEO and the founders of Royal Key Academy, all the way from India. These were my first people I spoke to about trading in 2021, and the team, Coach Manish, leader Sumaya, and my sister. The name is trying to run out of my head, but three of them.
Sujata.
Yes, Sujata. Yes,
Yeah.
Sujata. All right. So happy to have you with us this morning, and
Thank you so much, leader.
sure. So you can be able to share with us a few insights, and
Sure,
then
sure. It is always my pleasure to connect with you, leader. I believe with the day we connected with each other, it was blessings for us, all of us. Because if you wouldn't have hold our hand, definitely we would have left this industry. It's a beautiful industry, and I'm always feel gratitude about this thing. You have holded our hand, and this is the reason we are growing very successfully in India, and we are the only team in India who are so knowledgeable and guiding other people in countries, neighboring countries. Like we have neighboring countries, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, we have Pakistan, we have Dubai is nearby, Singapore, and I have my personal team is already in 12 countries. So I have already V3, Mr. Manish Bhola, he's coach, MB, he's known as, and he another one, Sujata, is again going to become V3 very soon, and one more V3 leader is in pipeline. Definitely you can see me growing in another level very soon. And thank you so much, leader Julius. Happy to be part of your team. Happy to have you as a mentor, as a leader who always taught us so well, in depth, with the in depth knowledge, I can say. And thank you so much, leader. Nothing else I have to tell, but the best education I have got on this platform in the Crypto Ambassador, in your mentorship, I don't think anybody else can get better platform or better leader a part of this. So thank you so much, leader. Thank you. And happy to have a wonderful team with me who is working continuously and very religiously. They are changing so many people's life. So again, my gratitude. Again, thank you so much, leader.
all right. So thank you so much. With those sharings, allow me, ladies and gentlemen, introduce a new topic at the last of this course, and that is trading futures. But before I say so, when I want to just have one more super queen to share a word with us, or maybe request for something. This is my mother, my grandmother. She'll tell you your age. She'll tell us her age. I really wonder why at her age she still comes at 7:30 a.m. East Africa Standard Time, where she is she is a pastor, and she stays in Zimbabwe. She stays in Zimbabwe. And I wonder, why does she wake up at her age, up to today, to come to these morning classes? Maybe you are very young and you're on this call, and you sometimes give up. You don't feel like waking up every day to come and attend. These calls. I want to get you inspired by call her my mother, I call her my grandmother, all are right. That is none other than Ma'am Sheila, all the way from Zimbabwe. Ma'am, happy to have you with us. Could you have one or two words before I end this session this morning?
Hello, good morning, everyone. Oh, this is such a surprise, but anyway, I'm here. And I just want to say, first and foremost, I'm not a pastor. My husband is the pastor. So I'm a pastor's wife. I support my husband in the work, which is wonderful. Well, I'm 65 years old, and I love to learn about crypto because we can't run away from technology. It is here to stay. I know people say, no, some are even saying, no, this is for the Antichrist. Others are saying it just comes to steal money. I've not mastered everything, but you know what? I can see that I am learning in the same way that you cannot run away from the internet. You cannot run away from the blockchain technology. Who posts a letter now to their family? You just send a WhatsApp and SMS. So, and the post office is out of job now. So this is what's going to happen to many, many people. They will be so shocked to realize that without learning this blockchain willingly, they will be forced to learn by the circumstances around the globe. This is not just for one section of society, it's for everyone. I wake up early to join because I want to learn. I don't have much time. Sometimes I'm busy with other things. Sometimes I'm away for weeks, but still I'm learning. And happy to say that even with all the coins that had been floating, somehow some are clearing now, and we are going to start making money. We are actually making money again as we hear, we get the signals, and just learn and practice. I'll tell you, my son Julius, that when you talk to us about how we can use the Bollinger Bands to pick trades, I found it so easy and convenient to use. And I've been just doing that these past 2 days. From my small capital, I've been making like $65 a day. Right now for today, I've already made more than 42. It's things like that, something which you are taught and you can do for yourself. I really appreciate that. And I appreciate that it's for everyone. It's not discriminating. It's for those who are very educated, those who are not, those who are rich, those who are poor. We can all have financial freedom if we want to learn. Thank you very much. And thank you everyone for your commitment.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, ma'am, for that amazing sharing this morning. All right, friends, without degree or exposure today, I'm going to teach something very risky. I need to be plain white. Thank you so much, all of you that have been able to share. I want to teach something very risky. And the reason why I'm teaching it, this is not the right time to use it, but I want to give you a clue so that you do not get taken by storm. So I believe it could be right for me to talk about it now, because now you know how to do technical analysis. Now, the reason why I'm talking about it is that it will work so well in the bull market. We are not yet in the alta coin season, so trying it now could put you at a very high risk. But I want to slowly, as I end the session, just talk about it so that in the next session, I will go deep about it. Okay? Now I'm going to share my whiteboard and just share an idea about it. But I have promised that in the coming sessions, I'll go deep about it. Now, look here, friends. When you enter at a certain price and the market goes up, in futures, it is called a long. So it is like you are predicting that the market will move from where you have entered and it will continue going up. When you predict that from a certain price, the market will go down, from a certain price, the market will go down, and you enter. Chami, stop writing in my screen. when you enter at a certain price and you predict that the market will go down, it's called a short. And that is futures. So when you go to your royal queue, which I want to share, but I will go into details in the coming session. When you go to your royal queue, I want to give a clue so that those of you who have the time to look at whether things happen. But if I get started, I want to pass this once again and for all. Whenever a coin is going to be delisted, don't fumble. I said it in an audio and I told you, be patient. Coins will always pump when they are promised to be delisted. Give me one in the chat if it's now clear. Coins will always pump. I want to make this very clear. Coins will always pump. Give me a yes in the chat if I'm very clear. When coins are said to be delisted, do not fumble. Be patient. Coins will always pump. So once they pump, now you can sell before they get delisted. Most importantly, these coins, I told you they'll be delisted on the 12th of December. Today, we are still in November. Some of you have not been drinking oxygen. You are not drinking oxygen. You are not eating food. The other day, someone called me that is looking for a grasshopper to stand on a grasshopper. I told the person, grasshoppers sometimes fly. You will get an accident. And the person did not listen to me. Now, I saw him today writing to me that he has got an accident. People are not drinking oxygen. Okay. Now, here it is the spot. The spot is the best. The spot market is the best. And I would not recommend anyone to come in here. But let me share an idea. These are futures. Okay. Now, what are futures? Futures are contracts. Okay. You're going to sign a contract. Okay, it is not a real thing, it is a contract. And the contract you are saying, I want to trade, for example, let's look at the highly performing coin here. I'm going to trade Unisix link. You are going to trade Unisix link. And you have entered a certain price, expecting it to go at a certain price. It is a contract. So when you enter it here and expect it to go here, if it changes direction, it means you have got if it instead of it going up, it goes down, it means you have gone against the contract, so you lose. For example, it is up here, and for you expect it to come down here, which is a short. If then it goes up, you have gone against the contract, so you will lose. In short, you will be liquidated. If that is clear so far, give me one in the chat. Give me a 2, by the way. Give me a 2. Give me a 2 if that is clear. Because you need to know. You are not, there is no owning of these coins. You are just signing a contract with an exchange. That exchange, I believe this coin is going to go up. Then the exchange says, are you sure? Then you say, I'm sure. So when things change, and instead of this coin going up, it goes down, the exchange says, you see, Peter, you said it is going to go up, and now it has gone down. So we are taking your money. Give me a 3 if it is that clear. So you do not own the coins here. Am I loud and clear? You do not own. Here in the spot market, you own. I don't know if I'm clear. Here in the spot market, you own. You own whatever you buy. But here in the futures, you do not own what you buy. Once the market goes against you, you have high chances of losing the investment. Give me a 5 if I'm clear. I don't want people to be like, oh, you didn't tell me. You didn't. In simple terms, You are betting with the exchange. I want to be clear. In simple terms, you are betting with the exchange. It's like Man City versus Fenerbahce. You said Man City will win the match, then it goes in a draw. Do you get back your money? Do you get back your money? Do you get back your money? In simple terms, when you are entering futures, you are entering gambling. I need to be very clear with my words. When you are entering futures, you are entering gambling. Me, I don't want to sweet talk myself. You are entering gambling. So when you gamble that Bitcoin is going to go here, and then it goes against you, yeah, I need to be clear. Could someone type for me the word gambling in the chat? I don't want to lie to you. Yeah, I don't want to lie to you. And the market goes against you. You gambled in a wrong way. You see, traders pretend. I don't want to switch talk for the word. So whoever changes direction and moves from the spot and comes here, just know you might profit or you might lose. How many of us have seen times when the market changes abruptly? Give me a yes if you have seen. You were trading, you all expected things to go well, and then the market changes abruptly. Things change abruptly. You don't know, no news, no anything. The market changes abruptly and things go berserk. You were waiting for your coin to sell, even it was in 1%. Then, as you were still there, things change abruptly. So when they change abruptly, hey, my friend, you start sweating plasma because you look at the market going against you. You sweat the toy. You start sweating the hair. The clothes get wet. You stop breathing. Even you can get hypertension. Here, there is no floating loss. Okay, floating loss is there, but when things go berserk, you make a real loss. I want to be very clear before I continue. Is that clear? So whoever wants to lose money, can we continue? Because me, whoever wants to lose money, can we continue? Clear. Can we continue? Whoever wants to lose money? Now, do not trade here. You lose money. If I find you anywhere making noise. Now, these are futures. You must be good in analysis to come and trade them. Or you can use indicators. Now, when you tap on create, Royal Q will open two sides for you. One, it will open long, it will open short. Long, you are saying the coin will go up. Short, you are saying the coin will go down. If you have understood this and this, give me a yes in the chat. This and this, give me a yes in the chat. If you have understood that, give me a yes in the chat. I have said here there is real loss. I see people pretending in the chat. Here there is real loss. Give me a 5 once again. I don't want pretenders. Give me a 5 again if you have understood. Here there is real losing money. Give me a 5 if you have understood. There is no those issues. I have told you there will be some floating loss, but there is real loss of money, real loss, really, you will lose money here. Stop pretending in my chat that maybe we are pretending. Now, then it is like picking a coin. There things remain the same, one shot, whatsoever, anything you want. But where the difference is here. This is where the difference is. Number one, the rest remain as they are. Number one, the first buying amount. The first buying amount here, the exchange will be taking your coins. I want to be clear. The exchange will be taking your coins. So the first buying amount is not in USDT. It is in the number of coins that you are going to put in. So if you say you are buying 10 Doge coins to be your first buying amount, if the robot buys them and the market goes against you, the exchange will take your 10 Doge coins. I also want to give me a 6 if that is clear also. I don't want pretense. Give me a 6 if that is clear also. You stop. You stop pretending. You know people, if you can't manage, go away. Don't listen to me. Me, someone is asking, but Julius, are you trading futures? No. Right, yes. Julius, are you trading futures? My answer is no, I do not. Am I clear? Give me a 7. I don't want people to say, I want to learn from your experience. Give me a 7 if you have understood. Julius, you trade futures? No. But I'm teaching you. Have you ever traded them? Yes. And they liquidated me hardly. They liquidated me. They liquidated me on Bitcoin. And I retired. They liquidated me hardly. Now, where is futures? Why do people love futures? People love futures because of leverage. People love futures because of leverage. What is leverage? I have $10. I want the exchange to borrow me times 10. So I will have 100. So you can use up to 20x. Now understand these things. That is the maximum. But the higher the leverage, the higher the liquidation price. When you say multiply my $100 20 times, which is 20x, it means you had 100 and you want the exchange to lend you $2,000. If the market goes against you, when the leverage is very high, the higher the chances of you losing that money. Give me a 10 if I'm clear. The higher the leverage, the higher the loss. Give me a 10 if I'm very clear. I don't want people to be pretending. You see, I was trying. The higher the leverage, the higher the loss. The higher the leverage. Sweat. the hair will get some of you floating. When you sign the now, I would recommend those of go beyond 10 years. Give me a sorry for that, but I hope I'm clear. I know most of you are going to focus on the higher the profit. I see the higher the profit. My friend, leave those things of profit. Focus on the loss. The loss will be more than the profit. So I would recommend that you can do a 5x if you want to do maximum a 10x. This one is typing losses for human. Jump your leg. Here you will see. Now, but here there is a real loss, by the way. And I'm just teaching it at the last time of my training. Now, what are you supposed to do? Number one, you need to come back here in your exchange. You need to come here in your exchange, tap on more, then come here on API management. Tap on edit, tap on the arrow, then you enable futures. You click on enable futures, then you save. I hope that is clear. Now, I'm not going anywhere one-on-one because I don't do them. Give me a 3 if I'm clear. Don't look for me. Give me a 3 if I'm clear. Don't look for me. Give me a 3 if I'm clear. I'm not going to teach anybody these things one-on-one. Give me a 3 if I'm clear. If you fail to understand it here, wait for next season. Don't look for me. Don't come to my chat. Julia C, repeat for me, one-on-one. So after you have done API, come down here. No, after you have done this, come to your spot. Come to your wallet. Come down here to your wallet. When you come here in your wallet, tap on transfer. When you come here in your wallet, tap on transfer. Okay, come on your wallet, tap on transfer. Where down here you have funding. Where you have funding here. Come and transfer to USD margin. Come and transfer to USD M futures up here. Now, futures are of two types. So let me transfer this just to, so after you have transferred, then after you have transferred, now on futures, it will open like this. It will open like I've done here on the chart. Let me show you my history because I don't want to be a pretender. My history. Why is it not here? Okay, I need to do I needed to do a few things. Now, when you come here, why am I not seeing my history of trades? Okay. But when you come here, we have two types of futures. We have two types of futures, but where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where? Why don't I continue these lessons the next time? We need to. Okay, I have seen it. Futures or margin trading, or futures specifically, they are divided into two: gross and isolated. Now, what is the difference? I just want to explain this. Gross means that when you use what we call cross, and Royalty uses cross, it does not use isolated method. It means that when they will be liquidating you, they will take everything in your wallet. While isolated meaning they will take only that coin. Futures is not a joke. Huh? Isolated means they will take only that coin. Cross means they will liquidate everything in the wallet. That is in futures, not in spot. Can I come back? Can I come again? Royal Q does not accept isolated margin. It only accepts cross margins. And these cross margin or cross futures here, it means that whatever will be in your futures wallet can be liquidated. Am I clear? Let me come back again. Am I clear? It is of two types. Isolated means they will only pick that specific coin. Cross means they can liquidate everything in their account, futures, not on spot. But whatever you have transferred in futures can be taken, all of it. Am I clear? Am I clear? They can take the whole thing in the wallet. You know, some of you think I'm pretending, but isolated, they will only take. No, the reason why exchanges promote this, because it is the quickest, the way exchanges make money. You change this. I would recommend you stay in cross because Royal Q does not accept cross. Okay. This is the leverage. Okay. This is the leverage. But this you are able to set the other side of Royal Q. I would recommend a maximum of 10%. Now, for example, in my future accounts here, I now have some money. Okay. Now, they are divided also into two. There is USDM and Coin M. But these I will explain later. Now, once you have transferred your money, and it is in your futures wallet, you have transferred your money. I just want to show you history. And some I don't want to. Why is my history not visible? Am I in the right account? Am I in the right account? Okay, I'll confirm later. Now, once your money is in your futures here, then let's say you want to trade which coin, for example. Let me look for 1,000 sats. I want to trade 1,000 sats. I believe it's going to go up, right? So I come and I'm gonna take a long. So they will tell me the first buy now amount. This is by minimum. And let me say I want to do a 5x. Okay, those ones are just warning. And then I save. And then I activate. They will warn me. They would warn me. Automatically adjust the minimum amount according to futures. When price drops, the minimum amount basket. Be these ones, you read it through, take your time. I'm not going to go into this. So I understand because I've already explained. Then I create the bot. The settings remain as normal. What will happen? The challenge is that me, I don't have money there. So me, they are telling me insufficient. So the robot will buy and it will give me a 2%. What you need to work on is how much is this? If you're using an Android phone, because an iOS here, it has an advantage. It will show you how much this in USD. So for you now, you need to calculate how much this is in USD by multiplying this times the current price of the coin to know how much it is. That's the only job you want. But I think I will go, I've given a clue, and that's what I wanted to do. I'll do more details on the next class, but I've given a clue to help those who are already knowledgeable about trading to understand what it means. As simple as that. But me, I will die here in the spot market because I cannot handle real OC. I cannot handle real OC, me. So, I can't handle real OC. I'm team spot market. But on the next series, I will go into details. I have not advised anyone to go there, but I've given a clue. Now let me go to what my reader asked me. But next time, in the next series, I'm going to go into details. I just wanted to give you a sample space. And I don't know why my phone is not giving me all the details. I believe my phone is freezing, doing a lot of tasks at the same time. But let's get into a few things to close off. Number one, she asked me about smart money. And I will use the coin I know that's going to go up very well. It's called Secret. I have said it several times that Secret is going to give money. Okay. I'll use the 4-hour time frame because it simplifies the task. It has hit all my take profits. But now, she told me I bring smart money concept once again for her. So I'll bring it up, the smart money concept. It is a very simple concept, my leader, to use. Number one, for you to use the smart money concept, you must have worked on your settings very well. You must have worked on your settings very, very well, okay? Now, the settings are what defines the use of the indicator, because it starts all the way from this side when you are setting up. You must be able to understand things to do with break of structure and change of character. Break of structure. Break of structure. It now reversing and breaking this is change of character. So this one, it will show you when you tick that confluence and making sure that it is in normal, not in tiny. Now, the other important part is the swings that will be happening. For example, when it forms a point that is equal to the previous, which we call the equal low or the equal high, it will show you. But where the big business is for everybody are what we call the internal order blocks. Order blocks are points where big investors are expected to come in the market. We have an internal bullish, which is a hidden point where big investors are expected to come in the market. Thank you. Okay, then have the bearish, which is a light big investors to sell in the market. Then we have a bullish, which is a normal area where we expect buyers to come in. It's a normal area where we expect sellers to come in. Now, apart from that, it has a fair value gap, which is usually a green light thing that appears on a green candle, or a red light thing that appears on what? On a red candle, meaning that if this coin goes up, it has gone up very fast, it will retrace before it continues. If this coin goes down, it has gone down very fast, it will retrace before it continues going down. That is the side of the fair value gap. Then lastly, it will give you what happened yesterday, and then it will give you areas where or overbought. And when you save as default and press OK, this is what you see in the chart, and I will explain. Number one, you see a light green thing here. The coin moved from here straight to here. So this was an indication that before this coin continues in an upward direction, it has to retrace. And basically, you see, this is what we call a retracement. Then from here, it shoot again. Then the fair value gap appeared here, giving an indication that the coin has to retrace before it continues. The same time, it has given a fair value gap here, meaning the coin has to retrace before it continues. And that is the journey. That is the fair value gap. Now, you also see that there are order blocks, these lines that you appear here. When the order block is big enough, like this one, it's a light blue order block. It means that we expect buyers to come in here, institutions to come and buy. But I've also said it that when you see many order blocks near each other, then just know these order blocks also act as support and resistance. Okay, they act as support. So you say an order block, another order block, another order block, then it means this is a strong area. But one order block can be broken through and the coin continues in a downward direction. I don't know if I have tried to explain because the red and the blue order blocks are what define how your trading experience will be. I don't know if I've helped to answer your question. I don't know if I've been able, ma'am, to answer your question. All right, good. Okay, so as I come to the end, I've said next session I will dig into details about futures, but I wanted to give a clue. Okay, I'll dig into details. I'll be using my other phone so that I don't have too much congestion to teach about futures. All right. But I wish you the best. I wish you a nice trading session. I see people traded so well, but also I would advise you, do not teach this to your team at the start of their trading experience, because some may get excited and they lose through. I traded some coins here, and I think one of them was this one. Let me see. I don't know why the other side it doesn't show. I don't know that it clears history. At first, the journey was very good. And I was like, nobody should get me out of the call. But I was liquidated. Then I don't know how I can even explain. But I think there is another coin that shows it very clearly. I traded. But let me not go into details about my losses. But I was there, busy and changed, yeah. Started calling my grandmother. You know, I'm not used to real loss. I started calling my grandmother. I started calling my grandmother to come. I started calling my grandmother. But the reason why I'm teaching you futures is because in the second session, because I expect the market to start going high very seriously around the time when Donald Trump will be entering the White House. So I'm preparing you for what I'm going to teach in the future. But now, where we are right now, we are getting next to December and the market is going to retrace. That's why I'm not putting much more focus on futures now, because the market is going to come down. Give me one if my point is clear. Yes, the market is going to come down. We might see Bitcoin to 100,000 in the next few days. Then after, we are going to see a serious downtrend. People will be selling off for Christmas. So that's why I'm not going into details. Yes, we are going to see an uptrend in the coming few days, either at the end of this month or start of December. Then people are going to start selling off for Christmas. People are going to start selling off coins for Christmas. Coins are going to go down. I'm serious. You wait and just see. Coins are going to go down. Things cannot be good all the time. Okay. So starting next week on Monday, we shall start these lessons afresh from point zero. So I wish all those of you who were new, start your lessons afresh on Monday. Coach Mo will be here with me to start our lessons once again. Okay. So yes, markets are going to go down again. Can you please talk about the news? Guys, me, I don't follow all coins. If you find news, maybe people think me, I'm always on the market. I'm not always here. So if you find the news, don't think that me, I know everything that is happening in the crypto market space. You know, sometimes people think I'm always everywhere. No, I'm not. Sometimes I don't know. 1 inch is going to do what? 1 inch pit band ecosystem. Tomorrow is when? 7.2% of 1 inch tokens will be unlocked on the 30th of November. 1 inch token unlock on the 30th. Now, let me tell you, when they unlock, it means they bring more coins in circulation. There is no business. The coin will go down. When they unlock tokens, they increase circulation. Now, simple dynamics. When they increase coins, do you expect coins to go up? Do you expect coins to go up? No, they are increasing supply. So don't expect a big deal, my brother. There is no business. That is, they are unlocking coins. The coin will go down. They are bringing more coins in circulation. The coin will go down. They are increasing saturation. Okay, now someone says you have issues of USDT in Malawi. Malawi is like Zimbabwe. USDT is sold on black market. I don't have solution about that. What you need to do, people of Malawi, create a WhatsApp group and start selling USDT to yourself. But if you can send money to another country, if you don't want black market, all buy Visa cards. Buy Visa cards. Buy Visa cards and buy direct on platforms using Visa cards. But Malawi is like Zimbabwe. Buying USDT is via black market. You know, when people are here in Uganda and they buy on P2P, they think it is easy in other countries. Other countries, it is real sweating plasma. So you buy on black market because you have issues with your countries. You see, when people are using P2P, when do we expect to do away with Bitcoin dominance? Bitcoin dominance is still around. Bitcoin dominance is still around. But recently, we have started, I believe we have started the altcoin season because the Bitcoin dominance lowered down a little bit recently. And that's why you saw those other coins doing well. Yeah, but we have not yet entered the real bull run. We are not yet there. I believe this is going to be a very super bull run because one, Gary Gensler, the Security and Exchange Commission chairman of US, will be retiring in January. But the biggest boost of the market is going to come from an organization called the FTXT, something like that. The commodity and I'm forgetting the terminology. There is a regulatory body in US that has been very good when it comes to cryptocurrencies. It looks like it's going to be given the authority to regulate cryptocurrencies. It has been so lenient. And if that happens, then my prediction of Bitcoin, at first I said $160,000. But if that happens, then Bitcoin might go to $500,000. Yes, if that happens, then Bitcoin might go to $500,000. If that organization takes over, then Bitcoin might go to $500,000. Now, when Bitcoin gets there, then these altcoins, all those that I was expecting to do 1,000x, they will be doing 20,000x. Please help me with your Telegram link for signals. Use your uplines. That one I'm very clear. Yes, the CFTC. Thank you so much, Raz. Yes, the CFTC. If we take over, then we are going to see Bitcoin will go to $500,000. Okay. Coach, I'm going to miss your words. Oh, by the way, before I close the day, we are having an event in Kampala at the Sharing Hall, Zambia, on the 20th of December. So V2s and above, those are specifically crypto ambassadors. And other teams are also arranging. Please, I'm waiting for your list. I'm waiting for your list. Please bring your list on table very, very soon as possible, so that we prepare your gifts. Yes, we shall be recognizing V2s and above. And we are calling up people who are in Tanzania, if you're willing to come, people who are in Congo, people who are in Rwanda, people who are in South Sudan, people who are in Kenya. And we have organized a free offer for you. We shall give you a free offer. Okay. We shall give a free offer. Yes, we have organized a free offer for you when you come. I have shared the details in the WhatsApp group that I have created of what will be done of that. So those of you, you will be able to get a treatment fully sponsored. A treatment fully sponsored. Shiba Inu. I'm currently trading Shiba, but me as Julius, I will sell my Shiba in 2025, around October. And I have, I think, close to 798 million Shiba tokens. And I will not sell them now. Shiba Inu has a lot of potential that is trying to bring in the market space. The reduction in supply of the Shiba tokens, the Shiba ban, and the user case that are happening on their dexes. I believe in very soon, Shiba will be able to kill close to 772% in profit. Okay, if you can travel from Nigeria, me, I have no issue, by the way. Anybody who can travel, okay? Anybody who can travel, I've provided the links on the leaders groups. Anybody who can travel, whether from Nigeria, whether from Ghana, whether from anywhere, and you can come to Uganda on the 20th if you can organize yourself, come to Uganda. If you are V2 and above, please join the group, provide the details so that we prepare for you. Okay? Yes. It doesn't matter where you'll be coming from. It doesn't matter where you'll be coming from. If you can travel anywhere in the world, I have no issue with you. But we are not giving traveling money. We are not facilitating your travel. It is your personal initiative. But once you come to Uganda, we have organized an amazing treatment for you. So, but we are not taking care of your transportation. Okay. All right. So see you there, 20th of December, 2024. Those willing, please feel free to join. And the details about that, I've already shared them on the group. and I've shared the link on the Crypto Ambassadors group of leaders. I wish you all the best. Have a nice day. Go and use the knowledge we have shared here to make profit for you. A junior is allowed to attend. Yes, the event is open for everybody. The event is not for leaders. The event is open for everybody. Everybody on the 20th, it will be a climax. Come and meet the different success stories that we have had in the Royal Q community in Uganda and in East Africa on that day. God bless all of you. Love you all and have a nice day. Everybody can attend. Big up. Bye, everybody.